Go ahead.
Okay. Right. Oh, I need my mob timer. That's here. And mob start. 7. Okay. Oh, so we haven't done anything after that? All right.
Guess not.
Yeah. So I think if I remember correctly, we were supposed to. Or we just follow the errors. Build browser over here. Oh yeah, we were trying to support local box up and local boxed observable clone instead of boxed observable or whatever it was before. Um, oh yeah, build clone is not satisfiable for this. Box it clone. Do you remember where we were? Where we stopped last time? I don't seem
Show
to
me some
recall exactly.
errors.
Yeah. Well, this is one. I think, yeah, this was the appropriate one. Yeah, this one. The trait bound build driver event clone is not satisfied. Required for. Oh, we just implement clone for build driver event. Oh, this? Oh, it's already implemented though.
Well, we attempt to implement.
Yeah.
Does that work?
No, I think it's asking for receiver rather than the build driver event itself. So this receiver was that did not implement clone.
Oh, and we said that kind of looks like a bug.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, because why does it need it on receiver when build driver event has it? Oh.
Just a moment. I'm messaging Riverside support. I want to be able to see guests shared screens, much larger.
Oh.
And also full screen in the studio. The there's a layout called full screen, but it's nonsense because it's actually a bit smaller than the default. The full screen layout is actually somehow smaller than whatever the default layout is. At least in my resolution, 1920 by 1080. Sure, I need a better screen as well, but please. Okay. The trait bound receiver needs to be cloned is not satisfied. It's actually it's not that. It's from iter. What is this? From iter.
It used to be this subject, and there was a suggestion there was a command action to borrow it here, and that changed it. Well, I don't see that. Oh yeah, no, I see it now. No, it's not. Oh yeah, right now. So it said consider borrowing here, and I accepted the command action. Oh, this was it. Okay. I don't know what changed. What changed? That
doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Yeah, but that error seems to be gone, but this is still remaining.
Did you save after you did the action? Remember, only saving gets you the new type check information.
Yeah, I did.
Well, now I don't see the from iter.
Oh, yeah. From iter is here. It was inlined actually. I accepted the inline code action by mistake instead of the borrowing code action. So it inlined this in here, but now it's not inlined anymore. It was the from iter that needed to implement clone.
Okay, let's undo this borrowing because I don't think that makes sense.
Okay.
Boxit clone takes by ownership, right?
Yeah. No changes. Yeah.
I also want to fix this problem where I need to share, and then after I click share, I get another.
Yeah.
I want to fix that. What's going on here? We seem to have an extra line.
Yeah.
Is this the code I just saw on your screen?
It is. Yeah.
Where there shouldn't be an error here.
Yeah, there's an error on subject clone. But I think for you it says subject is not used. That's weird.
Because there are two. What is this?
I think I was in a build driver, not in the browser driver.
Build driver.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
And what did we do in the browser driver?
We were trying to do the same thing. Just trying to use local box op.
Local boxed observable clone. Why does this work? This is browser, build driver.
Oh yeah, it's the same thing, except there is no, there's no receiver in the second subject. That's why. As soon as we add the receiver, it stops working. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay. It's for type erases a local shared observable into a clonable boxed observable. It's only available when the underlying observable pipeline is cloned. On first enforced via trait bounds on the boxing target. I think this is a bug. Rex Rust. Do they have a newer release? That doesn't help.
Yeah. The one that we're using, I think, is still an alpha release or something. The RC. Yeah. Oh, it's not alpha. It's
RC3.
Yeah.
Says that's type issues one. Yada yada. Yeah, that's unrelated. Okay. Is it really incorrect to ask the subject itself to be clone? It's a receiver, and this isn't. We're turning it into a local context. You can define your own aliases to inject a custom scheduler without implementing context yourself. Okay. Okay. Here's I think this is a bug, but here's a thought how we might be able to get around it.
Mhm.
Does RX Rust have something like an MPSC?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Mhm. Build driver. Gotta go here. Oh yeah, and back to RX Rust. RX Rust.
Mm-hmm.
Can't search. We'll have to go to their GitHub page, I believe, because this. Oh,
That's their book. But there's no. Yeah, the docs.rs should be fine because you can select a version.
oh yeah.
You could also build it ourselves.
Mhm. Right.
Local shared. These are concepts.
Yeah. We need something like an BSC.
It's somewhat unlikely that it will be here. What's an RC?
Shared mutable state.
This module provides wrapper types for reference counted shared mutable states used by the context system for managing observer and subscription sharing. What if we try to work around this bound by placing the receiver in an RC? It'll make it clone.
Yeah. The receiver in an RC. Yeah. Right.
But
We could
then,
add.
like, when you have an RC, yes, I think so. I think we can do that.
So you mean something like RC?
RC new.
It's not an iterator.
Not quite. Not quite. Wait, can you cancel that?
RC new.
Yes.
Okay.
What's interesting is that so Boxit clone requires the thing to be cloned, but it's not our type that we call Boxit clone on. It's not a receiver. It's a receiver after it's been wrapped in a from-iter.
Yeah. Right.
Does build driver event really implement clone? What are those two, like 23 and 24? Is that like just unused warnings? I suppose they are, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Tuple variant defined here.
So this boxed clone, can you show the error again? Because I thought it was the receiver itself of requiring boxed clone, but that doesn't even make sense. It's okay. It is a from iter, yes. It's a from iter.
Yeah.
So why that doesn't, right? This is definitely not like what. How will this ever work? How will this boxed? Do we use boxed clone other places? We do, right?
Yeah, and we do. We can look for boxed clone. Yeah, we use it in multiple places.
Because pick one place that works.
Over here.
Where is it?
Yeah.
Okay. So the type that we're calling it on is a whatever local of return. What does local of return?
It returns self with, but self is local context, local CTX.
So local context is clone. What's the implementation of clone for local context?
Clone for local context.
You won't find it here.
Yeah, yeah. Implementation, clone, yeah.
It's when T. No, the docs are fine.
Oh, okay. It's just, all right.
When T is clone and S is clone.
Yeah.
T is clone and S is clone.
And T and S. In our case, T is an unit and S is local scheduler.
The scheduler needs to be clone. And it is local scheduler.
Yeah.
Ooh. And in the case it fails,
I think, it's not changed. Rotated.
in the case that fails, we get a T is a from iter.
Mm-hmm.
from iter has clone. Where the iter is clone.
Yeah. And iter is receiver.
Is it?
In our case, yeah.
Is this what we're using? Yes. Okay. I think we're using the wrong. I think we shouldn't be using from boxed clone.
Yeah.
I think that's just wrong. Because that's a different bound. It means that the stream itself is bound is clone. That's not always the case. What do you think? Think we should try box it?
Yeah, and I think it locks local boxed. Observable clone changes to local boxed observable.
Right. Don't know what
It
this
works.
is.
Yeah, it's just not imported.
This is, but no, this is obsolete, right? We don't have this in this version. This is like unfinished.
Oh yeah,
bump.
that's correct. Yeah, that's
This
correct.
is also local box observable, right?
Yeah.
Box it clone.
Oh, nice.
Local box observable. Whoopsie. The heck is going on here? Box it clone. Box it clone. That's a different file. Clone. Box clone. Clone. Okay, observable clone. Observable clone. Not using this anymore. Let's see what's going on now. Okay, this one, huh? What is that? What's going on here? What is this? Maybe this is progress, right? This is a different error.
Yeah.
RC deref mute is not satisfied. What are we talking about here? What is this? It's the type of the closure, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mute function mute observer. Function mute observer. What is that? What is subscribe f is the function self and returns u. Function mute observer is A bound on self inner needs to implement core observable self with function mute observer F. That F. But this is a closure. How does a closure become wherever the heck this is?
Um,
Let me see that I saved everything. Yes.
Op start. Build RS. Right.
Also, why is it a function mute? Does it we are mutating something in it? Something from the from scope? What
Yeah,
are we
I believe.
mutating?
Um,
His building.
yeah. Oh yeah, he's building. Yeah.
Okay, fine. But like, can we not do? That's not allowed because what? So what is RC DRF mute? I think we're missing like some means of doing this. That is different. Also, is this the only error here? There are more errors. It's like inside the closure, is there an error?
Yeah, this is the only one that I see. Others are warnings.
I mean, what is 75?
75. Yeah, that's nothing.
What do you mean nothing? I mean, what is?
At least the diagnostic printer doesn't print anything here. So when I'm on it.
I see. Well, how do you know that you're on the right thing?
I used the
It brings you there.
keyboard. Yeah, it brings me there. Yeah. I can open the diagnostic picker, which has all the diagnostics errors. And yeah, it seems to be
okay. Let's go for a
mismatch types.
mismatch type. Let's go for the mismatch type. That's
yeah, mismatch type.
so it doesn't. So because that span has two, it doesn't show you the one. It shows you only the other.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah. Mismatch type.
I believe we are wrapping errors in RC. Maybe that's why.
Oh yeah, that's true. So we need RC new or something here.
Exactly.
What is happening?
It ate your paren.
Yeah. And I think we need the same thing here. RC new. Yeah, that's out of the way. We have just that one, two.
Why is it 2?
Similar. similar looking errors. This is the second one, and
Two different files?
this is the first. No, it's the same exact file. I don't know why there are two. And they both take me to the same place.
Can you show this in the terminal instead?
Yeah. Cargo check. Oh, yeah.
Scroll us up to the what?
Right. Oh, is it to do with the move closure?
It's the closure. It's pointing at the closure. So the type for this subscribe call is actually quite complex.
Mm-hmm. We could
but,
see an example.
But look at the hints. Let's see the hints. Help. The following other types implement trait RCDRef mute. What is an RCDRef mute? It's provided by RX. We just looked at it like by chance, right?
Yeah. Oh. Do we need to use mute RC instead of?
I'm very skeptical. It's just a value. I mean, for the errors. What value did we move into the subscribe? What is it? Or maybe that's what you meant?
Yeah, that's what I meant. So we have this ARC instead of this. We could use mute ARC is what I meant.
Right.
Yeah.
Their type. RX Rust type.
Yeah, RX Rust type, yeah. Yeah. Oh, no function. We just have to import. Wait, is that correct? There's no code action though.
It's RC something, right? I don't.
RC? Oh, wait, hold on.
You saw it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. In this RC module, we have a few wrapper types for reference counted shared immutable state used by the context system for managing observer and subscription sharing. Mute RC.
I don't see the screen.
You don't.
Oh.
Stop sharing. Share. Entire screen. Click. Pick. Share. Pick. About now?
Yeah, I think it might be a problem from my end. Reverse side just says trying to reconnect. Make sure you have a stable internet connection. I do.
Reload the page.
Yeah. Oh, hey.
Hey, do you have my screen?
Yeah, I do. Now I do.
Okay. Okay, I did this thing because that's what it seems to say.
Mm-hmm.
It's what? Here. It says that it wraps RC of ref cell of T for single-threaded shared mutable state.
Yeah.
So RC of ref cell of T. Okay, I did that. Here's the bool.
Mm-hmm.
It wraps the RC of ref cell. And the only way to make one is from. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't fix this. It didn't fix that. There's, and I'm not sure how to use it. We need to obtain
Lock on there.
So here's ref cell.
Mm-hmm.
There's all these methods. For example, borrow. There's borrow mute.
Yeah.
It panics if the value is currently borrowed. There's a try borrow mute, which we should probably, but none of these seem to work because we need to be using the RC deref mute function apparently, because this does not. It does support borrow mute, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we need to do borrow mute. I don't quite. We get a ref mute. So, I mean, there's a method borrow. See, I don't. Maybe we need this to be in scope. Borrow mute.
No method unwrap.
Yeah, try borrow mute. Well, try borrow mute is from ref cell. It's not a trait method. So I think we need to like borrow mute, and then I don't know what we get. We heck get a. That's just a mutable reference to the same thing. That doesn't make sense. This blanket implementation. Borrow mute, borrow mute, borrow mute. No, it gives us a ref mute. The T is from the impl here.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not what we want. We want RC deref mute, I believe. It's RC or like this. Try RC deref mute. Where's that? Try RC deref mute. Option. Unwrap. So ref mute.
RC.
Yeah, we got a ref mute now. This is building ref mute. Now what can we do with a ref mute of an RC of a ref cell? RC dref mute. Hey, that's not what we were promised. What is it's the self mute ref.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in this case, we just have an. Okay, so let's see what a ref mute struct. It's probably this one. It has dref mute. I believe we want dref mute. That is building equals is building ref mute dref mute. This might. Now we have a ref mute RC. Is that different? Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Is this? Yes. It seems like something it seems like this is what we need to do.
Yeah.
There might be a different way, you know? Can we take a moment to think of a little bit of a different way?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Like, we just need a bit of state, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is commands is a local box observable, right?
Yes.
So we can introduce state using something like scan.
Uh-huh.
Subscribe is for effects. We want basically a subscribe that can have some state, right?
Yes.
That's why we're trying to keep, and that's why we're trying to keep the state in a closure.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems like RxRust is not making it trivial. Maybe it's not that big of a deal, and we can like mangle the code until it gets there. But can we take a look at the various observable methods and see whether there's something that already provides? Also, observables are lazy, right? So we need to subscribe at the end or something like that, right? Something that consumes the observable.
The trait?
Yes, that's where all the methods are, you see?
Yeah.
On the left. buffer something, collect, combine, concat, contain, count, debounce, bounce, default, delay, distinct, filter, map, finalize, I'm not sure. What was finalize? Execute, cleanup logic, okay. First or flat map, group by into future, into string, last, map, air, map 2, max, merge, min, multicast, observe on complete error, pairwise, publish, reduce initial,
Subscribe with.
try, let me not skip any before I get there. Try sample scan. So scan is what we're using in the app for state. So I'm thinking maybe we can use a scan that does the actual IO, and then we can use a subscribe that basically doesn't do anything. Skip, start with subscribe on. What is subscribe with? Subscribe with a full observer implementation. Uses nothing we need to handle error and complete explicitly when subscribing.
No.
We've a full. It takes a self and an observer. It takes an observer. So if the observer is maybe if the observer can keep state, like the observer when it is called, we'd have to see what the implementation of what is O. What's the bound on O here? Nothing. What? Don't get it. Oh, that's core obs. For self inner is core observable of self. That's where the bound comes from, right?
Yeah.
That O is passed into with. That's where the bounds on O come from. Okay, so let's keep this in mind. Maybe, because maybe if we create a struct that has that state we need, we can implement observer for it, and then maybe that trait gives you access to the struct. But that doesn't seem like the straightforward way to do this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sum, switch map, take, tap, throttle, let's let it. Is it okay? So can we look at scan? Here we know that we can keep state, and we can also pass a closure. So if we can keep state and have a closure, we know that we can do in the closure we can do effects. But scan does not trigger subscription. So all we need to do then is to trigger subscription with after scan. With a closure that doesn't do anything, or with just like, is there a yeah, we could like do a count even. Is there a count? It's silly, but it's like any method that
there's a count.
This should consume should be a subscriber.
Yeah.
Empty sum.
Yeah, I think rotated.
So do you think we should try to figure out this RC stuff or do the scan? What do you think?
Whatever is simple, I think. I'm not quite sure about how scan works, so you should. What do you say?
Well, here's how scan works.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah,
There's our state. and
Mhm.
There's our state. I mean, all this.
That's right. Okay. Yeah.
Could reduce might also work. Reduce also subscribes. Is there a reduce? Of course there is. No, look. It still needs to subscribe. I don't quite understand why you still need to subscribe after reduce. Also, check this out. See that?
Ah.
What's going on
Yeah.
here? Maybe we don't need to move.
Yeah.
Maybe we don't. Maybe that's all that we're doing wrong.
Build. Yeah.
So if we just don't move, we don't do
And
any of this.
yeah. A mute is building.
I'm very skeptical. Also, okay, so say there is no
Yeah.
any of this, right? And there's no
Yeah.
lock.
Yeah.
This does not reref. We can solve the type errors, but then the borrow, I would be skeptical. Let's see what's going on here. Where to next? This.
You don't need to clone.
That doesn't make sense. We have a thread here as well. We're spawning it and passing it into a thread. This will never work. We're actually sharing. Okay? Shivaraj?
Yeah.
You sleeping?
No.
No. You just took time to.
I was just thinking about the spawn.
Spawn can't do this. It's another thread.
Yeah.
So really can't do that. But all this type mangling, I say scan is probably a better idea.
Mhm.
Because this is just, even if we get this right, it's like, but now that we know that we remember that we actually do share this, We need to get this right. Scan won't give us this part.
That's correct. Yeah.
What are we doing in this thread spawn? We're waiting for a child to
spawn the process.
to terminate.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's termination.
This could be a different driver.
You mean whatever is in the spawn?
Waiting for a child to terminate could be a different driver. Because it's a different effect.
Mm-hmm.
And drivers should be simple. You remember that part?
Yeah.
So basically, this is not a build driver. This driver, so build driver is a concept that is not trivial. What we need is one driver that can execute,
Mhm.
that can spawn a process, whatever, and another driver that can wait for a process to terminate. That'll make it easier, and then we don't need to keep state in a driver because we would keep that state in the app.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How about we do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. So now we have built this build driver is only supposed to
Let's start by renaming it. You can do that from the parent module.
driver
RS, yes. If you rename.
Yeah.
This would be spawn, like maybe
Spawn
spawn is good enough.
spawn what though? I mean,
Yeah, process spawn.
or is it underscore or for modules or hyphen?
Hyphen.
What? Invalid name. Process spawn.
Oh, sorry. The module will be underscore. Sorry.
Yeah.
The file will be hyphen.
Yeah. File not found. Okay.
You have to save all files once you do that.
Yeah, that done. Okay. And now we'll need a process watch or process wait.
Process wait, right?
Yeah. Oh. Does it also create for me? Create module at driver process wait. Yeah. Good. And I think we'll have the same thing for browser. We'll have browser spawn, browser wait. But
we'll see about
that. So we now go to process spawn. Spawn And all of this changes, we can start with the structs, I think.
What is... Yes, let's start with the struct. Renamed it.
It'll be process spawn
But
driver.
okay.
Is that?
I mean, why would you not use refactoring?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah. Process spawn driver,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll be process command path. Or it's
Yeah.
process command
Now I
path.
actually think that we should. Now it'll be a very if we make it completely generic.
Uh-huh. Then we can spawn
It
the
could.
browser from here as well.
Well, we have a library that does that. Don't think about the browser yet.
Yeah. Okay.
But it could be really generic, like that these are not fields. The process command path and servdir are not fields. They're just in the invocation. It just receives a command. It spawns the command as is. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So these fields won't be here.
You mean servdir and event?
No, the event is important.
Yeah.
Process command path and servdir.
Okay. I just removed them.
Yes, I think we can do that.
And then we need to change the driver event. Rename this to process spawn driver event. And you can either have it spawned, or I mean, we don't have to care about termination.
Exactly. That's not going to happen here.
Yeah. Right. And oh, my bad. We need to also change this build driver command to it. Will we have this here? I think we do even need this enum.
Yes.
Oh. Process.
You mean whether it needs to be an enum?
No, I meant the enum itself. Should it exist? Because
I think it can be a struct instead of an enum, because there will be only one command.
should I rename it to a struct?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't hear you there.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we'll have
I think it's just a new type over process command.
So it'll be like a process. Oh, driver command. So it'll just be like a command and a new process. Strit process, IO process. Something. I don't remember. Yeah.
Sharing screen. Shared screen. Process spawn. I think a new type over command.
Okay, that's what you meant. All right.
Process command. Okay. This is definitely not copy. Apparently it's not clone either, which might not work. No, let's see if it works. This also maybe doesn't really need to be cloned. All these error stuff. Okay. What's going on here? Impl new. We don't take these. No, we don't. Driver. Yeah, these don't exist. Init. Init. Okay. There is no state. That's very nice. It's still doing this.
Yeah. It's probably because of whatever is in the closure.
Okay, yeah, let's make the closure compile and then we'll see. Okay, this is not a match. There's only one command, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Which means we just do
We could delete the waiting.
Where did we ever spawn a child here? And
the
spawn.
new.
This.
Yeah.
Okay. This all goes away. Sorry about that. And we do a I think we do a match, right? On command spawn. Command 0 spawn. And I don't think we want the return here. So we add braces. Do that. Immutable. Okay. Mute. Ah. Maybe that's why. Is this like, I mean, this is owned, right? Okay, so it's okay for it to be mute.
But it still has that error.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What do you?
Are we not using subscribe on local box observable correctly?
This is the subscribe with the closure for the next values. This is the primary subscription method optimized for ergonomics. I don't see how we are not using it correctly. We are receiving an owned value here, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't see the problem. I mean, I see the problem. I don't see why we have a problem. RCDref mute, what? Is it because this is not mutable?
I mean, there are other variants of local boxed observable, I think.
Ready?
I mean,
This?
yeah.
No send. Clonable. Tags a mute ref observable. Wait, that's boxed core observable. Running log. Type erase observable value running in a local context. Type erase observable.
Driver, process spawn. Observer. Observer process spawn driver command.
Sorry?
I was reading the error.
Yes.
It says required for function mute, fn mute observer to implement observer process driver process spawn driver command.
It's fn mute because there's a mute keyword there. Is that why it's fn mute? I don't think so.
Yeah, even without this, we have the same error.
Yeah, that's not the comment out the body. See what happens there. And then remove that mute.
Oh. It's still that same error.
Fn mute observer. Why mute? It's just a closure, doesn't do anything. Do we need to import a trait into scope? Do you have an action on that error?
Rename, extract, convert.
No. You don't.
So it's an observer.
What about the boxed observer?
Oh, yeah, no. I meter observer.
Let's read the book.
Yeah.
About subscriptions.
Subscription between source and consumer. Unlike some other RX implementations, and subscription object itself does not automatically unsubscribe when it's dropped.
We shouldn't read this. We should read the observer.
The observer.
I think it was in the same page, actually.
Oh, yeah, this one.
Mm-hmm.
The logic that reacts to events. You rarely implement the observer trait manually. Instead, you pass a closure to subscribe.
Okay, and now let's read the next.
Subscription. The connection.
Yes, but let's not skip the point 1, especially since it's so short.
The connection between source and consumer. Unlike.
This is all in point 3.
Oh, you mean point 1? Yeah, this one. In RX Rust, an observable is a lazy computation. Nothing happens until you subscribe. Rust specific, it owns its data. When you call an operator example map, the original observable is consumed into the new one.
Okay.
Point 3, the connection between source and consumer. Unlike some other RX implementations, an subscription object itself does not automatically unsubscribe when it's dropped. This gives you explicit control over the subscriptions lifecycle. To enable RAII, resource acquisition is initialization behavior, where the stream is automatically cancelled when a guard goes out of scope. You must explicitly call unsubscribe when dropped. Explicit control, call subscription.unsubscribe manually. RAII, use subscription.unsubscribe when dropped. Get a guard that unsubscribes on drop, you must hold this guard. Right. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I've made any change. But yeah.
So this stuff should just work.
Yeah. Observe.
Well, nothing here. I mean, we didn't read everything, did we?
Nope.
Rust 1, the context is the foundation that defines the execution environment of a reactive stream. It answers three questions: memory strategy, how is state shared, RC versus ARC. Scheduling, how is time managed, main loop versus thread pool. Thread safety, can the stream cross thread boundaries? Not send versus send plus sync. Why context? In Rust, generic libraries often face a dilemma. Make everything send plus sync, thread safe, occurs overhead ARC of mutex, which is wasteful for single-threaded environments like WASM or GUIs. Make everything not send local prevents usage in multi-threaded server environments. It's a dichotomy. It's mutually exclusive. RX Rust solves this by introducing a generic context trait instead of forcing a single implementation. RX Rust provides unified logic that adapts to the context you choose. Standard context. RX provides two built-in contexts to cover the most common. Local environment, single-threaded strategy uses RCRF self-sharing state, schedule local scheduler on the current threads loop, constraint, not send. The compiler prevents these streams from moving to other threads. Okay. We know we want the local context, I think. Important. Context not equal auto concurrency. Using shared context does not automatically spawn threads for every operator. It simply enables thread safety guarantees so you can use concurrency. I think we read this. Factory. Context acts as factories for creating observables. This ensures that a stream starts with the correct environment settings from the very beginning. That's interesting. But we never use shared, right?
No.
Custom context extensibility. Okay, we don't need that, I think. Back to debugging, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Here, what do we have? Local boxed observable. What are we? We're using the prelude, right? Okay. RC deref mute.
Okay.
We have a mismatched type.
Yeah, but that's expected.
We have other things. It's true that this is not. Mute RC, something, what? Where, who, why? With FN mute observer. No. Where does it yank to here? So, this seems alright.
Yeah. Processor.
We can like experiment with we do a sanity check in the like doing a local of something and then subscribe.
Oh, yeah. Process spawn.
Do a new function at the bottom.
A test or something. Local off.
Literal. Subscribe. Closure. There needs to be a arg parameter to that closure. We don't get that error. It's a difference.
The difference is, hold on. I think it's.
You can extract that if you want. There's a action for that.
Oh, yeah. I can select this and extract into variable. Oh, yeah, that's good. And this off is local context.
Okay, now try boxing it.
Box it. It still works.
Why is it still local CTX? What is that?
I think it just boxed the observable.
Oh, it's local CTX of box 9.
Yeah.
Do you have the wrong type there? Like local boxed observable. Is that different from whatever box it returns?
I think so.
Does it have to do with this static lifetime that we gave it?
Perhaps.
Can we like go to the docs and see what does boxed return, and is that really local boxed observable?
Yeah.
The local boxed observable is a alias.
Box it. method, box it. It returns. Oh yeah, it returns context with apparently. Self with.
Not.
And now we have to compare it with whatever local box observable is.
Sorry, I'm not. Can you go to the? No, okay, let's. I mean, what is self with? Is an associated type. That's what it is. Right?
Yeah. I think, yeah. Different.
Can we see in our code?
Yeah.
But that's not it. That's not it.
Oh.
That's not where the init. What init takes?
Oh, the init, yeah. Yeah. You mean where it's referenced?
Where it's called?
Yeah.
What is that? Is there a mismatch there?
Yeah, there is.
Good. Let's fix that first.
Yeah. Mismatch
What is
types.
build commands?
Outputs, build commands.
Let's go to outputs.
Yeah.
The type of outputs.
Should be in here.
You can go to type.
Go to type.
Yeah. On the outputs.
Oh, is there a go to type definition? Oh yeah, there is. That's okay.
And then you can just select the correct type.
Oh yeah, right. Local box.
We need to change this field, rename this field to rename the field. No, that's not the field, is it?
Yeah.
No, the field of the struct, build commands.
Oh, of the struct, this one. Yeah, build commands. Yeah.
This will be
spawn. Process spawn.
Yes, process spawn commands. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
And we think it's local box observable,
but it's not.
What? Well, why not?
The type mismatch.
Do we actually obtain this type? Is there a type mismatch here somewhere? Like at the end of the app?
At the end of app?
Yeah, where we create the outputs.
Nope.
Yeah, because we take. Have my screen?
Yep.
At the end of the app, we successfully do this thing, right? So like we're not wrong about the type here. We know that if we box it, we get type erasure. We get the thing, right?
Yeah.
So we get this thing, right?
Mm-hmm. Local CTX of, yeah, looks correct.
Something here is funny. Why do we have local CTX twice here at all? Something here is funny.
Reboxing it twice.
What do you mean boxing it twice? I mean, I see this, but no, something here is funny, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Separator maps each to an option emitting only the sound. Effectively combined filtering and mapping and string operations allow to transform values to filtering out results. I don't think this is wrong. But this doesn't seem like the right type, does it? But this is Dyn core observable.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it looks like.
We can check the type of the local off in the test function that we just had wrote.
I mean, we know the type of we said this is this, right?
Yeah.
So there's no doubt that this, if it type checks, it's fine. It's correct. It's just we're not used to these long types. I'm inclined to go and like fix type errors. Do you understand what's going on here? Oh, that this is actually not clone. This thing is not clone. Okay, it's not clone. Because of these errors. Huh. Why does it need clone? What needs clone? Scan?
Uh-huh.
Scan needs clone? Whoa, output clone.
Yeah.
The output needs clone. What exactly needs to be cloned? The output is the state, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So but the state is clone. Driver command. Driver command. What are you talking about? Right, because it's the state is not really the state of the scan. State of scan is tuple with both the commands, and so this needs to be clone because of scan. But this is not clone because we didn't make it clone. Because command is not clone. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay. So we cannot use command directly here. We need to abstract it. We need to say path stood path buff. Okay. And we just see args. I don't think we need args because we don't use args at the moment. But I think we do use env. Probably a vec. Was it some sort of a set? How does, okay. I think you will find out.
Yep.
You can go to std process command and look at the method envs. I think I know why command's not clone. It's because of the stood in and stood out.
Std process command.
Mm-hmm.
Is it in the process trait or something?
Std process command. Any search engine will get you there. Like Rust command. No. And the env method.
Envs method.
It takes an into iterator. The item is tuple kv. What's kv? Sref oyster. Okay, so we can use a vec of tuples of oyster.
Okay. Process spawn.
Or string. Vec of tuple of string.
Oh, wait. It is vec of, is that correct? Tuple of.
Vec is in scope.
Oh, so I don't need to do that.
But that's not, we need Pascal case vec. Vec of.
Yeah.
Tuple of
string and string. Yeah.
String?
That's correct.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Now it's clone.
Yeah.
Pick an error. Not this one. It's the only error.
They're all warnings.
Okay.
Warnings and hints. The only error is this.
Okay.
Mute observer.
Let's look at it again. Because we did confirm that boxit returns the thing that is and that we've specified here as the parameter, local boxed observable.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Oh, also, I think we don't use infallible here.
Okay, let's use infallible.
Oh, that seems to fix this. What? There's no function moot observable error anymore. Yeah,
Great.
it's gone.
Good call.
That was.
I suppose unit simply does not implement some trait needed here.
Yeah. So now we can just add this match block and then add mute here, I think. Yeah, there's no field 0 on type path. Oh yeah, we don't have that anymore. It's a struct.
We changed that.
Yeah.
We need to create the command here from that data.
Right. So I can just pattern match here, right? And I don't need mute anymore, do I?
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't pattern match.
Okay. Let
command.
Yeah. It's equal to
command new.
Yeah. Process. Wait. Will be still process IO switch process command and
command dot path.
Yeah. Command dot path, and we need.
Now we're kind of stuck because now we've shadowed. We need to get more the ends from it, but we've shadowed.
Yeah. I can just rename this.
Or you can do what I said not to do, and you can pattern match. You can pattern match not in the parameter because that kind of sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Like after the parameter. In the body, yeah.
In the body. So I can say process spawn driver
command
or spawn driver command path envs is equal to command. Is that
exactly?
Yeah. And then we just use path here. We don't need command. And we need
mutate.
This needs to mutate. And we need command dot envs. And that will be envs. And then we spawn. Command dot spawn.
Replace what it's in the match. It's already in the match.
Oh yeah. Oh no, this is it. Yeah, that's it.
Grab the okay. Child.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Next. Stop sharing.
Yep. Share the wrong screen. Shared. Here? Drive. Where are we?
So the match arm in spawn, command spawn, in the build, in the process spawn.rs. I think this module has to be deleted. Build.rs.
Build. This?
Yeah, that we decided to not go with it. So
that's what I get for Not deleting buffers. Okay. Here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, child. You got a child. Okay, so now we just self sender send vent spawned. I just have the child now.
That's nice. You can delete the test function also. You need that.
Child error self event sender send. And also I believe we can do
Isn't that, yeah, process spawn
yeah,
driver event?
to spawn error.
Spawn error, yeah.
Now I think we can do something like let event equals. And then it'll be something like this. Unwrap this, unwrap that.
Mm-hmm.
Self send event unwrap.
Ah, nice.
What's going on here? Borrows
Borrow,
what?
yeah. Event sender.
What do you? I think it just needs to move self inside of it, right?
Yeah. Ah, nice.
Good. We have no errors now. No, we do. Okay, what's what am I? Whoosh, this is broken. I don't even know what's going on here.
Yeah.
Let me close buffers. Yeah, that's broken. I don't know what's going on.
You need to close the editor, I guess.
Yeah.
I think now it looks simpler, the driver. It's nice.
Yes, it is. It's simpler. Okay, this does not take arguments now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what else? That. What's going on here? Input event is not clone.
We need to implement clone for something else. Input event. The enum input event has to implement clone.
Yes, but why?
Yeah.
I don't know why. Like we can make this RC, but I don't know why. What if it's not clone? What's the deal? Why box it? Box it? Box it is not. Is this from inference, like somewhere later on? Or is it just because of box it? Like if I change this name, right? No, it's not because of inference. It really so Boxit does require the item to be cloned.
Eh,
I don't see the clone bound here anywhere. I really
Yeah.
don't. Maybe it's because it has to do with no, but this is the first item. Input event. Well, I don't know. Do you understand this? I don't understand it.
Yeah, I don't.
We have the driver build again. Let me delete that. Oh no, it was deleted. Sorry, that was the deletion of it.
Mob start. Let's go app hardest. Box it.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah. I have no idea what's wrong here.
Input event needs to be clone.
Yeah.
Required for of input events. Is it of input event to implement Dyn core observable of local context?
Could it be related to the function signatures here? I mean, sorry, the type signature here. It's input events is
I don't think so because we changed the binding name.
all right. Yeah.
Well, hey, like we didn't rule out the possibility that Boxit requires clone
Yeah.
of the value. Maybe, maybe it is. I mean, they do say value, right? And values are like semantically values are considered clone because they're just values. So
Yeah.
let's just flow with it and make it clone. Boxit clone means that the observable is clone.
Yep. So we need to clone this. And that means we need to clone this.
Mm-hmm.
But child cannot be cloned.
That's right. So just RC this stuff.
RC.
Yeah, RC introduces a type safety, a lack of type safety when we eventually want to unwrap the RC.
Okay. Now on to the next error. Argument to the zenum. Oh yeah, we need to RC again. RC new and RC new. Okay. Yeah. Do we have any more errors? No, we don't have any more errors or warnings.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's make the driver for waiting. Process wait driver.
Driver, process wait driver. We just copy the process spawn driver and paste it. Instead of process spawn driver, we have rename this to process. Oh, it.
Careful with renaming.
Yeah.
I think it's possible because it's not the same, is it? Try.
Okay. I don't
It's
want to
not-
accidentally rename everything.
I don't think it is actually connected. I mean,
Okay. Process wait driver. Okay. I mean, if I don't have errors, so that's good. I didn't edit everything. And we will rename this to process wait driver event. And while waiting, we have, oh, okay. Mob next. Yeah.
event. Well,
Failed to wait.
terminated.
Yeah.
And failed
to wait.
to wait.
Yeah.
This would be RC error, and this would be something like RC termination.
Does it have to be RC? What if it implements clone?
Termination. What's going on here?
I think that's a trait, not a.
Why is this a trait?
I think we need to use exit status instead. Terminated exit status. Yeah. We don't have command anymore, do we? Awesome.
No, we do. We do. Like, wait for this child.
Oh.
Like, the child. At this point, I think it would be an RC of child. But I think while waiting, we also have stood air and stood out lines. Right?
Yeah.
We might not care about stood out though.
I think we just care about the status. So do we need
Oh
to?
no, we do. We need to pass on the
error. Yeah.
Stood air and stood out.
Okay.
Lines. Yeah, I think so. So this will be something like string. So their line. String stood out line. String. Is it really string? It's probably string. Proton ourselves. Wait, driver new.
Yeah. It also renamed the process wait driver command. It's a spawn driver command for now. Yeah.
Wait driver, localhost, wait driver event, self. Looks right. Okay. Init. What's this? Wait. Okay.
That's correct.
Subscribe. Command. Okay. I think we can do process. Wait. Driver. Command. Chop.
Mm-hmm.
Some of this stuff.
We got a spawn here, I think. To wait.
We have a child. And we need to unwrap it from the RC.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember how this is done.
An RC. We got an RC.
Sorry? Into inner. I'm trying. I actually did remember, but it didn't do the thing. Right?
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay. So if it gets here, this is the only place where we do this, so that's safe.
Mm-hmm.
And we make sure in the app to send this as a command only once, not more than once. Because otherwise this will happen more than once. Have fun there. And just a moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's up? Okay, what's going on here?
There is. Wait, there's no into inner. Maybe just needs importing.
Well, I don't think so. It's an associated function. I think it's not a method. That's maybe the case.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's a static method.
Yep. Mob start. App RS. Oh no, we were in the wait driver. Yeah. And into inner. Associated function instead. This is what we need.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Check.
Yeah.
Yeah, that work.
Yeah. Yeah. And okay, we have child. What can we do on the child? We can wait. Yeah. What does it do? Wait with output result. We got to match
We need to wait.
Oh yeah.
But I just remembered we have some code for both spawning and waiting in the build.
We just deleted that. But I can just I can just git show it, I think, from the history.
Are you sure we deleted it?
The build RS?
No,
Oh,
it's the build command, isn't it? Wait, what? What did you find there?
oh, you mean this?
I think so.
There's no waiting here. And if I search for wait,
Because maybe we're not using wait.
uh-huh. Is this post spawn?
Let's ignore it. I
Mhm.
mean, some of the tests could pass without this stuff.
Yeah.
But can you show me like what I deleted in my deletion of
Build RS? The build driver, you mean?
whatever there was a deleted file?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just git show, I suppose.
Git show. I need to.
It's head, right? Just by default, just git show. Scroll, you'll find a file that's deleted, right? Oh,
No,
not this one.
this is showing me the changes in the current session.
Why would it do?
Oh no,
No, that's not.
no, that's
This is
not it.
mine.
Yeah, yeah. But I think the last change, you deleted it before that, I believe.
Okay.
I, it was,
Yeah, number 3, right?
yeah. Git show this. Yeah, here's one. This is one. And we had this waiting, yeah, over here.
This is not interesting. This is not what I was concerned about.
Uh-huh.
Forget it.
Yeah. Wait. We can just match and wait. Does it fill the match arm? Yeah, fill match arms. So if you get the exit status. Self dot event sender dot
We
send.
can. We have line 55 for that.
Oh, then let me just let event this, and we just send the terminated. Oh, oh, terminated with this being exit status. Right.
No semicolon.
Yeah, that's a return. Right. And when it's error, we get error. And over here, we return failed to wait. Yeah. But we got a RC new it error. Yeah. And there's something wrong. cannot mutable, mute shell. Yeah. And semicolon. That's it. But what about stdr and std out?
Later.
Yeah, okay. So this should be enough for now. And let's see diagnostics, no more errors. That's good. Right on time, I think.
Huh. Do we have any to-dos?
Not, let's, yeah, in app.errors, a couple of them, yeah. Rotated.
I mean, we can run the test. No. App. You said we have no errors, but we have an error.
Oh, maybe.
F5. This is a struct now. Input event init. Yep, that's what we do, right?
Yeah.
Where did we get this? Where did we get this from?
Input event.
We don't have this here. We need more inputs. We have config, so we have this. Inputs not config. Fields private. What? Still private? It's not. It's not private. Ends. Back. Serve path. Yeah, sure. Delete the rest of my code. Why not you? Serve path. Serve path. Config. Is that input? Config serve. There. Oh. And that's a stir. Right. Temp file. Path to taskbar. To as stir to stir unwrap. Unwrap to owned to string. Cool. What is this? Input event build. There's no such thing anymore, right? This is more like spawn. Input event process spawn, right? Hmm?
Yeah.
And process wait. Exit status? What is this? Spawn. Tuple, child, right? I see child. Okay, we might want to log something here, but what we do is something like commands dot push. Command driver command. We're missing one, right?
Yeah.
Process wait. Driver process wait driver command. Sure. Is this child, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cannot private fields. No such variant, huh? Generate variant. Okay. Terminated. Process spawn. There is no such thing. There is process wait.
Driver event. Yeah.
Driver event. Mismatch types. What's the problem? Process wait. Mismatch types.
Mm-hmm. Mount start. Add Doraris. Mismatch types. Mismatch types. Expected exit status found. Process wait driver event. Go here. We change this. Process wait driver event. And go back. That's correct. Now fail to wait. Not in scope, is it? Yes. Oh, this is process wait driver. Yeah. This is process wait and process what? Process wait. Yeah. And that's correct. What is next? Undefined variable state. Sorry, unused variable state. That's fine. Yeah. Any more diagnostics? Missing match arm. No code actions. Process wait, stood error line and stood outline. Oh no. Can I not just ask it to fill the missing match arms.
Unfortunately, it's not that nice.
Yeah. So I just need to paste this, and this will be stood out. Oh no, stood out, and this will be stood there. Okay, and let's check the next error. Does not live long enough. Do we have to clone it or something? Borrowed value does not live long enough.
This is a closure.
Yeah,
I think we can move it into the closure.
I mean here.
Probably.
Yeah, that seems to work. And
Run the
I can
tests.
try running the tests. Cargo tests.
This will take a moment.
Uh-huh.
Good work so far.
Yeah. I think breaking down the driver responsibility was nice. It looks simpler now. Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very, very good.
After what, 3 weeks, I guess, we were able to run the test.
Well, few hours.
Yeah.
What's your timeline?
I can go on for another 10 minutes. One more, maybe your mob session, and then we can.
Well, then pick a test.
Okay. This is just
It hangs.
Yeah. Okay. Test, end-to-end test. Do we pick one of those ignored tests, or?
No.
Oh, because they have to do, right? All right. Yeah. Okay. They're ignored because of the to do. What test was hanging? Do we know that?
Most of them.
Okay. What's the simplest one? We can try this connect browser. Connect to browser.
None of these are tests.
Oh, they are marked with test, right? Oh yeah, Tokyo test. Yeah, forgot. Yes. Page content is served.
Let's go for that one.
Page content is served.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I can run this test specifically, I think. Cargo test.
Yeah, hangs somewhere.
Yeah. We need to identify where.
Yes.
So do we add logs or something here in between?
Mm-hmm. DBGs.
Yeah. Fixture spawn subject. Yeah. What?
So that spawn subject, it does this thing where it no, it should pass. I think it should pass. What was it called? Which content is served? This one, the first one?
Yes.
Okay. Spawn. Cargo test. No. Capture. Page. Content is served. Spawned. Okay. Got past that. This is not implementation, so forget about that.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Why would it hang? Okay. So how do we, like in the context of this test, why do we expect this, like spawning is not enough. We kind of need to wait for the subject to say, I'm ready. There's no concept of ready here.
Yeah.
Because if we don't do that, we risk on waiting for other things implicitly later, such as this, for example, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe that's what we are awaiting, because it never navigates here. Frankly, I don't like. If we got here, it'll just been like I don't know why it's hanging, right? Why is it hanging? It does say serving, right? 44091. But how does it? So it does say that. How do we? How do we? I'm missing something here. Like this browser instance, because this is only a path.
Yeah.
It's not a URL. So there's a mechanism here for like you see subject URL, right?
Mm-hmm.
Subject. So when we do spawn subject, we are supposed to obtain this method is supposed to obtain the here, this state for testing
Mm-hmm.
is none. Is instantiated with none. And that is needed for like how this URL, right? Subject URL. See that?
Yeah.
That should like fail. So I don't think we did we like actually get through here? I don't think we got through here. That should have failed. Spawn browser. I think we maybe failed to spawn browser, but this is a test only thing. It's not implementation. We did spawn the browser. So how come this succeeds? Spawn subject should okay. Debug subject. We do that. We can do that.
Okay.
State for testing is none. So again, I don't understand how this can work. How can we call this? Look at that. Self-state for testing. So it should fail. It returns a result. Oh, it waits. This is what waits.
This state.
Yeah, this is where
Oh,
we're currently failing, hanging somewhere here. Because what it does is it waits for a stood out line, and the app's not giving it stood out line that it's looking for. The app, when it's in testing mode, it should print that. It should print that test state for testing. Yeah, that's what the app's not doing. Okay. So I'm going to go to the end-to-end to the here and say, okay, say to do, let's just do this. I think the app is not printing state for testing. Can we like fail to build here? How do we compile file error? I don't know. I think this is working. Yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good work.
Yeah. That was good.